Welcome guys, in this video I'm going to show how to integrate Google's reCAPTCHA into React. So whenever user clicks to verify that he is not a robot, Google will actually send us a temporary token. So we will send this token to our server and validate from the server side whether this token is valid or not. So for this I'm going to use React Google reCAPTCHA library in React and normal access request in the backend to verify. So let me copy this and install this in my project. I'm going to install the React Google reCAPTCHA component. So meanwhile, let's go and check the document on integration part. So for this, let's just import. For this, first you need to sign up a key pair from Google reCAPTCHA website. For this, you need to create an application inside Google reCAPTCHA, and it will give us a unique token and site token and the secret key, where the secret key will be used in the backend to verify, and the site key is in the front end so that Google identifies that this actually loading on your website. Let me create a new site. So I'm going to use the reCAPTCHA version 2, and I'm going to have that normal I am not a robot checkbox. And in my domain list, I'm going to add 127.0.0.1. I'm going to access my front-end application using 127.0.0.1 on localhost. So let me accept and submit. Immediately we'll be able to get the site key and the secret key. So let me copy the site key and place it in my config file of my React. So you can find the source code of this, but this token will be deleted because I'll be deleting this reCAPTCHA application once this demo is done. So you should be able to create your own key and use your own key there to actually see if it is working. So let me check now. Import the component. And let's use this component in our sign up form, which will have an on-change callback, where whenever user verifies, this callback will give us the token to verify it from the server. So let me go to the bottom of my sign up form and add this token over there, right above my sign up button. Okay. And now I need to load this site key from my config file. Appconfig.google. reCAPTCHA. So on the successful callback, we get the token and we'll set that token in our state for further processing and sending it to server. So let me create a new state called token and set token. So hook. So let me call the set token to actually set the state. This will also have another callback on expired. So whenever the token is expired and within the front end, it will actually reset it. So in that case, we need to reset in our local state also. So this is for timeout thing. Okay, once we set this, now we focus on the sign up part. When user clicks on sign up button, we will call this function. And first step is to verify if user has already clicked on I'm not robot checkbox. So if token is not available, I'm going to set show error to the user that you must verify the token, the captcha. And let's return. On success of this step, we'll actually clear this error, and we'll use Axios and send all the sign up detail along with this token. Before that, I'm going to use my custom hook for actually showing loading spinner on button when user clicks on sign up button. So this I will give the link for this video in the description. You can go and check it out. It's a simple useful hook for actually showing loading and normal state for a button. So it will return us the button element ref and the function to update the loading state. So here I'm going to call this set loading and make it as true, so that it will be changed to loading state. So let's add another element ref, and we'll place this ref on the component recapture component, so that we can call reset function on that. Let me add the button element to the sign up button, and the capture ref to the capture component. And for capture component I'm going to use the ref recapture. So there will be some functions exposed on this component level, so that to reset from outside, if you want, you can call the function. So I'm going to pass this token with along with other sign up details for my local Node.js application. So just like let's get some sample email. Actually you need to bind this to the form. And then once we get the successful response from server, we'll actually reset the token, and we will call reset on capture component, recapture component. I'm just going to show some alert success message. Recapture current dot. There was a reset function exposed on that, so that we can call that. So I think I'm going to reset the token here also. So if any error from the server, we will show the same for the user, so that the user understand what it's going on. So it will be response.data.error. I'm going to copy this thing and place it in the finally block, so that it will be executed for both success and error. And also I'm going to set the loading state to false once we get the response from server. We have integrated our React part. Now let's go and check if actually it's working in our browser. And this is my backend application, where I just have a simple express application and one route for user to verify. I'm going to do that. I'm going to create a router for the sign up with recapture, and put all the logics for that. So for if you go to the documentation, you can see that we need to pass the token to this URL to verify the token validity. So if it is success, then user has successfully verified. So I'm going to copy the secret key and place it in my environment, and I'm going to use this inside our application. So don't worry, this will be actually, I will delete this tokens once this demo is done, and I will delete this application in Google also, so you'll not be able to use it. So you must need to create a new application for that in Google Recapture dashboard. So first we'll check if request contains the token. If token is not available, we will right away send an error message to the client saying our token is missing. I have to put it in 400 status. Token is missing. Now we will actually call the URL to verify from Google whether this token is valid or not. So if it is success, then we will be proceed with the sign up, and will proceed whatever the logic that you have. So let's create a variable for the URL of Google verify site URL. Let me go and copy the site URL from the document. google.com/reCAPTCHA/IPA/site verify. We need to pass few attributes to that, secret and token. So we'll pass the secret from our environment file that we just created, process.env. reCAPTCHA secret, and then we will pass this token that we received from the client for verification purpose, and then we'll execute this using Axios. We'll actually call this, and we'll check it will return success attribute. If success is true, then this token is valid, and this will be valid only for one time verification. If you are calling in the second time, it will again throw error. So every time whenever you get the response from Google server, you need to reset the token. If something goes wrong in your side of your application logic, so I'll pause this Google site verify, and the response is going to check for success, and if it is true, then let me return a success message for the user 200 status. And if it is error, I'm going to pass some sample error message here, but you can actually have whatever error message that you need to display to the user, saying the token is not valid or something. So you need to do your database operations, sign up operations before returning success message then. So in this case, I'm going to send error as invalid CAPTCHA. Try again. And the status should be 400. And if something else goes in this promise, then we will again send the same error message with something else, captcha error or something. Okay, we are done. We need to import this Axios library from Axios. Sorry, it's require Axios. And let's check if the URL is correct, if anything is wrong. Okay, it shouldn't be token, it should be response. The response parameter, you need to pass the token that we received from the client front end. So let's go back here, and now we need to access our front end application using 127.0.0.1. Once you do that, you'll be able to see the token successfully shown in the UI. So let me verify it, and click on create account button. Once we click on the button, we'll show a loading spinner on the button, and we'll trigger the API call, and we got the response from the server saying it as a success. That means Google, we were able to successfully verify the response from the Google, and it says success, so our sign up process will be done. So that's it, guys. This is a very simple implementation of React Google reCAPTCHA.
Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe for more videos like this.